an Afghan family arrived at the airport, carrying fear, sadness, and hope for a safer future. The family sat quietly, waiting for their flight, uncertain about what their future would look like. As the airplane rose into the sky, they left behind the only home they had ever known. After a long journey through the skies, they finally arrived in a place they hoped would be safe. At the checkpoint, they held their passports tightly, hoping their documents would open the door to a safer life. After leaving the airport terminal in Tajikistan, the family searched for a taxi, stepping into a completely new world. Inside the taxi, the family looked out the window in silence, wondering what their new life would bring. Their daughter smiled and played happily, while the family felt grateful to finally find a safer place to live. The family visited the Refugee Registration Center, hoping to receive protection and begin a new chapter of their lives. After 6 months of living in Tajikistan and completing interviews with refugee officers, the family finally received their refugee cards. Now the family continues building a new life in Tajikistan, carrying hope for a safer and brighter future. Walking freely through the streets for the first time, the family finally felt peace, safety, and the joy of freedom. Every day the father worked hard carrying heavy goods through the streets, doing everything he could to provide for his family. Everything seemed peaceful, until one night, loud knocking at the door suddenly changed everything for the family. Late during the night, loud knocking echoed through the door, while police shouted for the family to come outside, threatening to deport them even though they were living there legally. The family slowly opened the door, as police officers ordered them to leave the country that very night. They were told to take only a small bag and come downstairs, where deportation vehicles were already waiting. When the father asked why this was happening, the officer coldly replied, "Do not ask questions, leave now, or we will force you out." Inside the police van, the family sat in silence, knowing they were being taken toward the border for deportation. After crossing the border into Afghanistan, the family returned to a place filled with fear, uncertainty, and a future without safety or opportunity. Now back in Afghanistan, the family faces an uncertain future, not knowing what will happen to them next.